Hi friends. I was recently chatting with a family friend of ours, and he's working for an IT company, and his fiance. They were supposed to be married in the next 6 months. Conversation went on like this. It came from a job to stress in job to finally how costs are increasing and it's so difficult to maintain a lifestyle and the works. So the informal conversation, so it was just moving around all aspects of life, but something strikingly came out of it, and that's what I thought I should speak to you on this video. He said that, and he's earning 100,000 plus as a salary in an IT firm, and she is earning close to 100,000. So as and when they marry, they would have 200,000 plus of salary. But their whole contention was that we have overspent on our credit cards and now we don't know how to go about it. We bought this fancy car, EMI is shooting up. Now we are planning to take up a home. We are not very sure. House prices are going up. And then I asked you, tell me what is the solution? He said, no, we are thinking that being salaried is a real waste of life. One can never make money. One can never scale up and have a fancy lifestyle and forget having even higher luxuries of life. Basic necessities itself, one will be just moving around that. It's like a hand to mouth existence, and that's a guy who's speaking with 100,000 in his pocket plus. And I asked, okay, what's the solution? What would you like to do? I would like to become a businessman. Fantastic. I'd like to have my own business. I would like to do a new startup, new venture, and things will be big. Sounds good, fancy ideas. But then I asked him, what's the reality on the ground? What's the planning? What's the reality on the ground? He had no ideas. Then I looked deep down and I checked, and I am fortunate enough I have to met so many people in my walk of life because I conduct the Money Workshop, one of the most authentic original programs that I created 16 years back. And I look around and it is still the same. What people say is that if I am salaried, if I'm working for any company and at whatever levels, then it's very difficult to manage lifestyle because inflation is shooting up, prices are shooting up. How do I map out? And the only solution that they have is that we should become a businessman. My God, it's the most dangerous thought that they ever had. My dad worked for 35 years in just one organization. He was just in the same seat and he was earning very limited income because he was working in a government office. But I am telling you, he manages money very wisely. Just because you are salaried doesn't mean you become a business person and money will fall over the roof. Absolutely not. I know hundreds of thousands of people who have been very bad in businesses. Business is not everybody's cup of tea. The wiseness and smartness, my friends, is that's why I'm speaking to you, is that don't take such hasty decisions in life just out of the blue. Business requires a different mindset, and that is not the solution for a salaried person. You can be salaried all through your life and have promotions at the respective time and yet see yourself highly successful and fulfilling all your wants, desires, and even luxuries of life. Absolutely. In fact, being salaried sometimes is the greatest advantage when it comes to money. I should be knowing absolutely about it because my research on money is very intense, and specifically with the Indian context. When you are salaried, you have a very clear idea that this is what you are going to get as a salary every month. And as you keep upgrading your skills, and like I said, we all need to reinvent and we keep going higher, we have a very clear idea of what we are going to get. Absolutely. So it is easier to plan. Ask a businessman, he says that I have no idea what I'm going to make. There have been very bad timings of economy and they have lost everything possible. Things are not working out. So my friends, prudently managing money is the most important aspect. Here you should understand that if you are a salaried person, you have an X amount of money coming in. The whole game is to maximize on the money and handle it wisely. The first important aspect is that many people who are salaried have no planning at all. They just, the minute the money comes, it just gets spent. So the money comes in form of a salary and spending happens. And overshooting, reckless spending happens because today we have this devil called as a credit card and you just swipe it left, right and center and gone. Money is just gone by the swish of the card. The beauty of money is in managing it. If somebody says that I will be able to manage money better, or I will start investing, or I will go into higher levels of my life if I have more money, then they have got it wrong. The truth of money is, whatever money you have, with that you should learn to manage it well. Management is an art and a science. If you manage well with whatever you have at this point of time, you have learned the art of managing money. It's a skill inside of you. And as your money increases, which I'm very sure it should, because you will upgrade yourself, you'll have promotions and you'll go to higher levels or newer organizations, the more money comes in, the more efficient you'll be, because simply money management is a system. It is system driven rather than money driven. That's the most important realization. Second most vital aspect is that when money comes in, what is the first thing that you do with the money? The minute the money lands into your bank account, what is the first thing that you do? 99% of the people just start spending. A very weak money habit. It will land you into a mess. The other day I met somebody who's earning 500,000 rupees a month. 500,000 is a large amount of money in India. 500,000 rupees a month, and that person is a vice president of a very large firm, crying and cribbing to glory and saying, I can't map out my life with 500,000. Can you believe it? Simply, if you don't learn to manage a few thousands, how will you manage 500,000 in life? Unfortunately, school never teaches you, college never teaches you, and you learn by trial and error, and it's a very costly process. And money or life doesn't have an instructions manual, so you hit on all sides. The magic is you should take a self-interest into your life. You should be responsible. You should take the onus of responsibility and say, I will manage my life prudently, for which money management is very critical. And that's the magic and wonderment. If you look back at life, the first consciousness should be, my consciousness should drive towards saving. I should earmark money for saving right from the day one of my earning, or sometimes very soon. Because saving is the most vital aspect of money. So when your consciousness leads to saving and you have a wonderful saving, further it leads to investment, which is where the bigness of money comes in. Investments is where the bigness of money comes in. So it's a journey and we need to learn about it. We need to read about it. We need to consult experts because it's our life. In the aspect of the money world, nobody is going to come and help you just like that. You need to take a vital interest. And that's why when I wrote the book, I Love Money, it's an international bestseller with in more than 12 languages and selling worldwide. The first cover itself, I said, when you start paying attention to money, it grows. So my request to you friends is that start paying attention to your life. Don't just run mechanically into life and day in and day out, and all of us, we see the calendars turn, the dates become months, becomes years, and we are where we are. It's a very shocking truth. It might hurt you, but it's a shocking aspect. We all want to be successful, but everything that we are doing is taking us towards not being successful. So view life as a mirror. See where you are. Ask the bottom line questions. Okay, I am talented. I am working here. What is my, what have I created in the world of money in my reality? And that's very critical. The illiterates of the 21st century are not those people who cannot read or write. The illiterates of the 21st century will be people who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn. This was said by Alvin Toffler. Something beautiful. See, in the walk of life, the most important aspect is stop, pause, ponder, reflect, and then the magic of life opens. One who sees inside, one who sees with consciousness, awakens. And that's what should be happening to you, friends. I and a team of amazing professionals have created School of Solutions. It's an amazing portal where whatever is missing gap in our life, they are there in the form of videos which you can just watch at your leisure, at your comfort, in your own comforts of your home. Start paying attention to all those aspects which we missed out and become a complete human being. And as you become a complete human being, you will understand, maybe I'm going to work till the last day of my life. No harm, perfectly fine. But I need to manage it wisely. And I'm very sure if you manage it wisely, you'll be more successful than many businessmen put together. I wish you success. I wish you good luck. Start pondering over life and see you at the top. Thank you.